Hey guys, it's me Harsh, and in this video we are going to discuss about how we can align storytelling with content strategy, and not only that but also we are going to see why it's necessary, how we are gonna do it, and the third thing is like a tip from me, which is how we can drive attention to your story, because if you have a good story and there is no one to watch it, then it's not useful. So let's get into it. Starting with why it's important. Directly or indirectly, we all know and we all like to consume stories, whether even if it's an advertisement, because right now companies and brands are right now making storytelling ads, which is like they are using storytelling into the ads to sell more stuff. And if you are a brand, if you are making any types of videos, if you're putting any content, whether it's for a personal brand, whether it's for a business, storytelling is right now much needed to sell any stuff, because people like to consume stories. And if you're just don't confuse between marketing and sales. Marketing is like you're aligning storytelling to sell stuff, and sales is like you're directly cold calling, buy my stuff. And marketing, you are using basically targeting them, adding a good story and then trying to sell them. So this is completely different thing, and I think so this is completely 100% my belief that storytelling is right now going to be increased, because first it was like banner ads and all those stuff, but right now the attention is shifted. People like to consume stories, people like to spend time on their mobile phones, and but even if the ad is made with a good story, people like, if you have imagine like you click on any YouTube video and there is like a 1 minute ad, you have the option of skipping it 5 seconds, but if the ad is made it very well, adding storytelling, sometimes you just forget to skip that ad, right? So here comes the storytelling. And if you have to sell any type, whether it's a service, whether it's a product, and if you even if you have to build a brand, you need storytelling. And that's what I do. Like, I do daily vlogging, I share my documenting, I share what I do, I share where I fail, like I share everything about marketing on my own self. So even that's a story. Maybe it's boring, maybe you have a boring story, maybe you have an interesting story, maybe some people are liking your story, maybe some people are not liking your story, but it's not decided by a single person, it's decided by a market. And you gotta share your own story, whatever it is. Now the most important part of this video is how to align storytelling with your content strategy. This is whatever I'm right now going to share in this video is 100% what I use. What I use is basically, you have to share your truth with, as I said, that maybe it's boring, maybe it's interesting, like forget about that and share what your truth is. For example, if you hanging out with your friends and suddenly something happened, and it's like there's something like you learned from there that you gotta share. So just open your camera, just speak. When you passed on your high school, that you were just hanging with your friends and this happened, and this is what you got to learn. You just gotta share. Sharing your story is not about like you are getting to learn something. It's just sharing, whether it's someone is getting educated from it or someone is getting entertained by it. Story is story. Maybe it's boring, maybe it's interesting, but you gotta share story, whether it's your own personal story, if you're putting out content for your own personal brand, if you're putting out content for a business, you gotta figure out how and what type of a story you can come up with which is gonna resonate with them. So this is how you can create content with stories. And if you're a personal brand, the one thing which is right now I can recommend you is start daily vlogging, or maybe recording some documenting videos, because there you don't have to be expert. You just gotta share your own story, how you started, how are you going, how you figured out this, how you lost, how you won something. Like, you just share your story. And right now people even myself, like, I don't want to watch a video who's like, buy now this or launch this. Even if that is the if that brand is making a different type of a ad and including storytelling in it, and this is how he did it, and here's how we learn from it, I'll definitely watch that ad or video, right? So you have to add storytelling. And the only way of me sharing with you, basically I'm not an expert, what I am right now sharing with you is, you have to share your truth, or you have to figure out how you can sell those. Or if you're a good marketer, you're definitely gonna do it. And if you're a good copywriter, you know how to sell stuff through storytelling, right? And the third thing, which is like most important, which is like, I've already said this is the most important. Anyways, the third thing is how to drive attention to your like stories. Like if you have a content, there is two ways basically to drive attention, and everyone knows this. If you're into online marketing, ads and content. If you don't have money to spend on ads, you have to put out content, and putting out content is on this, like during these noise, like everyone is right now putting out content, and there is a lot of noise out, whether it's on a marketing, whether it's on even if you have a toy website or toy business, there's a lot of competitors. How you can stand out from others is to share your truth, share storytelling, and sharing truth or storytelling is not the only reason. You have to put out content at scale. Make a video. Like YouTube could be if you're good at videos, YouTube could be a better option for you. And if you're good at writing, start writing on LinkedIn and just do it at scale, because when you do it at scale on all platforms, like figure out if your buddy or if your friend is very good on writing skills, let him write and you make a video. Be active on Twitter, Instagram stories, LinkedIn, and IGTV reels, and if TikTok is available, you have to leverage that and just try to put out content according to the platform, contextual to the platform, and then you will get some value. And if you get some value, like, oh, this is not working, when you do it for a decent amount of time, you will get to know what is working and what is not working. And when you get to know that this is working and this is what you like to do, choose that path. And if you did something for time, didn't work, people didn't like it, then try to come up with a different version of it which will bring them more value and which they will like to consume. So this is how I try to do storytelling, and I hope this was helpful to you. If it was helpful to you, let me know in the comment section about how it helped you, and if it also didn't help you, I'm here to listen to your, like, I'm curious to learn, I'm curious to listen what are your views on this video. So thank you for watching, and I really appreciate your time. See you in the episode. I was just saying that see you in the episode number like so and so, because that's the only thing which I do on my vlogging. See you in another video. Thank you.